Hare Krishna
Samskriti.
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. This is Shubhadra.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra, Samskriti, Ravachandra, Mukunda,
Mataji.
Tulsi.
Mataji.
Yes.
Are we going to learn a new? Are we going to learn a new song?
Song?
Hmm?
Song? Do you want to learn a song?
Shloka. Yes, Mataji.
We are learning qualities, right, Subhadra?
Yes, Mataji.
So we will learn a new quality of Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
I wasn't there yesterday, but what was yesterday's quality?
Yesterday we learned highly learned.
Highly learned.
How Krishna is highly learned.
Oh.
Okay, shall we start with the prayers? Let's start. Om Ajnanatimirandasya
Jalaşalakaya.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Namo Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shashivati Prasiddhitarine
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
can complete.
Hare Rama, Hare Mataji,
Yes.
are we going to learn the slokas?
Yes, from yesterday we started to learn 3 new shlokas. Do you all remember?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, wonderful.
I memorized only the first one.
Okay, no problem. Take your time because we will revise this for a week or 2 now. So you have plenty of time to revise them. So today also I will say, then we will say, then you all repeat, okay? Because this is new. It might be new to many of you. So please repeat. Rudranam Shankara Chasmi.
Rudranam Shankarastasmi.
Rudranam Shankarashchasmi.
Rudranam Shankarastasmi.
Vesho Yaksharakshasam.
Vitteshu Yaksharakshasam.
Vesho Yaksharakshasam.
Vitteshu Yaksharakshasam.
Vasunam Pavakaschasmi.
Vasunam Pavakastasmi.
Asmi.
Vasunam Pavakastasmi.
Harinamaham.
Meru Shikarinamaham.
Hariram Aham.
Meru
Meru Shikhariram Aham.
Meru Shikarinamaham.
Okay, I will say this now continuously. Okay, Rudranam Shankarashtrasmi Vitte.
Rudranam Sankarashashmi.
Can you repeat? Say the first line continuously.
Rudranam Shankarastasmi. Vittesho Yaksharakshasam.
Vaishunam Pavakaschasmi. Meru Shikharinam Maham.
I will say
Vaishunam Pavakaschasmi. Meru Shikharinam Maham.
Pavakaschasmi Meru Shikhariram Aham.
Vasunam Pavakastasmi. Meru Shikarinamaham.
Vaishunam Pavakaschasmi.
Very good. So you all repeat when I'm telling you to repeat, okay? Because there must be some for whom this is completely new. So just try to sync with others, okay? So who wants to read the translation?
Mataji, can Mukund read?
Can Shubhadra go?
Okay, let me see who all are there.
Can Shubhadra?
Anything so far? Okay, Shubhadra, go ahead.
Of all the Rudras, I'm Lord Shiva. Of the Yakshas, I'm Rakshasas. I'm the Lord of Wealth, Kuvera. In the Vashus, I'm Fire, Agni. In the mountains, I'm Meru.
Okay, so what Krishna is saying here? So this he is still answering to the question which Arjuna asked. Do you remember that question?
What various forms should I think of you?
Huh? What is that?
What various forms should I constantly think?
Yes, I should meditate on. So what Krishna is saying, I am Lord. Here what he is saying, I am Lord
Shiva,
Shiva of the.
Rudras.
Rudras,
So there are 11 Rudras. Lord Shiva is the best of top position. So he is Lord Shiva of the Rudras. He is the Lord of Wealth. Who?
Kuvera,
Kuvera. He is like the treasurer for the Yakshas and Rakshasas. So he is the Lord of Wealth. Of the Vasus, he is.
Agni,
Agni.
Agni.
And he is Meru of the
mountains.
mountains. So you can see how Krishna is telling us he is at the top position of the all. So shall we all say this together once?
Yes,
Everyone is
Mataji.
okay with that? Everyone is okay? Is there
Yes,
anyone,
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
is there anyone for whom this is completely new and still needs help?
No, Mataji.
So
Mataji, Balavinda doesn't know the sloka.
okay, Balavrinda, you want me to say and you want to repeat?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, those who also want to practice, they also can repeat, okay? Rudranam Shankarashchasmi
Rudranam Shankaraschasmi.
Vittesho Yaksha Rakshasam
Can you say that again, the first part?
Okay, I'll say first one 2 times, okay? Rudranam Shankarashchasmi
Rudranam Shankaraschasmi.
Rudranam Shankarashchasmi
Rudranam Shankaraschasmi.
Vittesho Yaksha Rakshasam
Vitesho Yaksha
Vittesho Yaksha Rakshasam
Vittesho Yaksharakshasam.
Vasunam
Vasunam
Pavakaschasmi
Pavakaschasmi.
Pavakaschasmi
Vasunam Pavakaschasmi.
Sorry. Meru Shikharinam Aham
Mero Shikharinamaham.
Meru Shikharinam Aham.
Mero Shikharinamaham.
Okay, everyone got this? Arvinda, you got it?
Mataji.
Arvinda, little bit you got it?
Mataji, I didn't get the third line.
The third one, Vasunam Pavakaschasmi. Can you say it?
Mataji,
Vasunam
Pavakaschasmi. So this is, there is a dot over S. Can you see? So this is not normal S. This is sh.
Vasunam
Sh and ch. You can join it. Or Pavakaschasmi.
Vasunam Pavakaschasmi.
Yes.
Mataji, can you repeat the first one? The first line, I didn't get it.
Rudranam Shankarashchasmi. See, here also you can say this is sh and ch.
Rudranam
Shankarashchasmi.
Shankarashnasmi.
Sh and ch. Moksha. Shankarashchasmi.
Shankarashnasmi.
Yes, you're getting it. Every day we will practice, so you will get it. Okay? Everyone is okay now?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Very good. We will move to the next one. Please repeat. Purodhasam cha mukhyam mam.
Purodhasam cha mukhyam mam.
Purodhasam cha mukhyam mam.
Purodhasam cha mukhyam mam.
Vidhi Partha Bruhaspatiim.
Vidhi Partha Brihaspatim.
Vidhi Partha Bruhaspatiim.
Vidhi Partha Brihaspatim.
Senani Namaham Skandah.
Senani Namaham Skandah.
Senani Nam Aham Skandah.
Senani Namaham Skandah.
Sarasam Asmi Sagarah.
Sarasamasi Sagarah.
Sarasam Asmi Sagarah.
Sarasamasi Sagarah.
Yes,
Mataji,
yes, Shubhadra.
I was saying that I learned shloka.
You have learned this already?
Yes, Mataji.
Very good. Everyone got this now? Is there anyone?
Yes, Mataji.
Hasini,
Mataji.
hand. Do you have any question, Hasini?
Mataji.
You have any question? You have raised hand. Mokshit also has raised hand. No questions, right? Any difficulty in this so far?
No, Mataji.
Okay, so now I will continuously go first. This line, okay? First one.
Purodas
Mukyam mam vidhi partha bruhaspatiim.
Purodasam cha mukyam mam vidhi partha brihaspatim.
Everyone please say it. I'll go little slow, okay? Purodasam cha mukyam mam vidhi
Purodasam cha mukyam mam
Purodasam cha mukyam mam vidhi partha brahaspatim.
Senani namaham skandah.
Senani namaham skanda.
Senani namaham skanda Sarasamasmi Sagarah.
Is everyone saying it?
Yes,
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, who wants to read the translation? Ojasvi, do you want to read? Okay, Tulsi, can you go ahead?
Mataji, did you say Sanskrit?
Actually, I called.
Of priests. Mataji,
Okay, Tulsi, go ahead.
of priests, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief Brahaspati. Of generals, I am Kartikeya, and of bodies of water, I am the ocean. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Tulsi. So what here Krishna is saying of the priest? Who is he? He is the chief. Who is the chief? So how he is the chief? Because he is the priest of whom?
Indra?
Yes, he is.
Indra.
Yes, he is the priest of Lord Indra. Lord Indra is the king of the heavens. So Brihaspati becomes the chief of the priest. And that is who? Krishna. Of the generals, who is he? Of the generals?
Commander-in-Chief Kartikeya.
Yes. Who is Kartikeya?
The son of Vishnu.
Lord Shiva's son, the son of Lord Shiva.
Son of
Kartikeya is the son of Lord Shiva.
Father of Ganesh.
The son of Lord Shiva.
Yes.
The
And who's
son of
brother? He's the brother of
Ganesh's brother.
Ganesha.
the water bodies. He is the greatest. Ocean.
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 Okay. So we will move to the next one. Please repeat. Maharshi Guraham.
Aham.
Maharshi Ambhrigur Aham. Ram Asmyamya Ekam Aksharam. Giram Asmyamye Giram Asmyeka Ek Aksharam. Giram Asmekam Aksharam.
Giram asmeka aksharam.
Aksharam. You can find this, okay? You can find this. Giram Asmekam Aksharam. यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि
स्थावराणां हिमालयः
हिमालयः
स्थावराणां हिमालयः
सागराणां हिमालयः.
Everyone got this?
Yes, Madhuri.
Yes. Okay, very good. Can someone read the translation? Balram, do you want to read? You have raised
Yes,
hand.
Mata. Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead, Balram.
Mataji, can Nandini say the sloka?
Yes, we will again say it. We are not saying one by one, Nandini. We are just practicing this. So we are all reciting it together, okay? Only maybe for today. From tomorrow, maybe you all can say one by one because it's a new one, right? Go ahead, Balram. Go ahead.
Of the great sages, I am Brigu of vibrations. I am the transcendental home of the sacrifices and the chanting of the holy name Japa and of the immovable things. I am the Himalayas.
Yes, very good. So he is who of the great sages? He is Krishna is
Brugu.
Riku. Of all the vibrations, he is the transcendental
Om.
Om. And of all sacrifices, who is this? Krishna is
Chanting.
chanting of the holy names.
Japa.
Yes, the Mahamantra. And of immovable things, he is the.
Himalaya.
Himalayas.
I will say this whole line continuously. So only after that you all say, okay? Maharshīణāṃ bhruguraham gīrām asmaikamam aksharam.
Mahārshīణāṃ bhriguraham गिरामस्मैकमक्षरम्.
Maharshīణāṃ bhruguraham gīrām asmaikam aksharam.
Mahārshīణāṃ bhriguraham गिरामस्मैकमक्षरम्.
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः.
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः.
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः.
यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः.
Even got these all three? We will move to the stories.
Mataji, can I see the translation of the before one?
Which one, Moksha?
This one.
We already said this, Moksha. Wanted to say it again? Because it's time, so we will move to our quality.
Mataji,
Yes,
can I see the sloka?
Raipullah, actually we done. Okay, which one you want to say? When we actually are done with this, Raipullah, do you want to say this still? Because I want to move to the qualities. It's already time.
I just wanted to do the second one and then you can move ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Pradosham cha mukyam vidaparta brispatam senaniyam aham
Skanda,
senaniyam aham
Skanda.
skanda sarasham asmi sagaraha.
Very good.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay, Moksha, you read this quickly because you asked. Quickly you read and then we'll move to the quality. Moksha,
The great sages, I am Bhrigu. Of the vibrations, I am the transcendental Om. Of the sacrifices, I am the chanting. Of the holy names, I am Japa. And the
immovable.
immovable things, I am the Himalayas.
Very good. Thank you all. So if there is anything still to read, those who want to do, okay? So we learned how many qualities so far of Krishna?
11.
10. So you all remember, first one is beauty. Second one is how Krishna has marks on his body. Third is extremely pleasing,
Effulgent,
effulgent, strong,
ever
ever youthful,
wonderful linguist,
wonderful linguist,
fluent,
Wonderful linguist, truthful, talks pleasingly, fluent,
fluent. And yesterday we learned
highly learned.
highly learned.
highly learned.
Hare Krishna Mataji, is the next quality highly intelligent?
Yes, yes.
Mataji,
Yes, Subhadra.
I was about to say that the 12th one is going to be highly intelligent, but or just we just said it.
Okay, you all know it. You are all very highly intelligent. The 12th quality.
Isn't highly learned and highly intelligent? Wait, no, kind of different.
What is that, Ramchandra?
Highly learned and highly
Intelligent.
intelligent, kind of the same, but not.
Kind of same.
Mataji,
But we will see how Krishna is so intelligent.
Mataji, my family have the exact same picture frame of Krishna like that.
One? Oh,
Mataji,
yes.
I've seen that picture a lot.
I was saying that can I answer the 13th quality of Lord Krishna tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow you can ask Mataji, okay? Tomorrow Padma Sakhi Mataji will take, so you can ask her. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So now we will listen to this, okay? Carefully. So a man is called intelligent if he has, what is this first? Sharp memory,
Memory.
Sharp memory,
fine discretion. What is discretion?
Fine
Discretion, the ability to take decisions as per their own judgment, as per the circumstances or situation. How Krishna has sharp memory, he has wonderful grasping and fine discretion. He always takes his decision making is always so. So as far as Krishna's memory is concerned, so you all know where he was learning. He was studying in the school of
Muni.
Sandeep
Mani.
in Avantipura. So does Krishna really have to go
Papers.
study?
Want to show mom.
Krishna really needs to go and study?
No.
no.
He just want to show the other people in the future.
He wants to set an example.
Yeah,
He
role
wants to set,
When
he wants to set a good example.
that how we should accept
She wants-
teacher or
wants to set
spiritual
an example.
master. And
To set an
when he went there-
example.
Yes, Keshri, correct. So when he went there with his sharp memory, he could immediately take the instructions of his spiritual master, his teacher, who was that Sandipani Muni. He could immediately grasp everything. So it was just to show people how much ever intelligent or genius you must be, you have to go to higher authorities for general education. Okay. So there are many pastimes which shows, how Krishna was so highly intelligent and how his decisions were always so perfect. So do you all know this pastime of Jarasan?
No, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, and
No, Mataji. This
wonderful
Mataji. Can you?
stories I'm going to
Mataji,
show.
Mataji, I know this story, but I kind of forgot almost all of it.
Okay,
Mataji, I don't know the story. Can you explain?
Yes, Keshri, I'm
Mataji,
going
can
to
Ramachandra
explain. Okay, whenever I don't remember or I'm stuck, you can tell me, Ramachandra, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So Jarasandha was a powerful king. So he had defeated many kings and he had made them his alliance. And his daughter was married to Kamsa. So he was the friend of Kamsa. And so who was his enemy? Naturally,
Krishna.
Krishna.
when Krishna killed Kamsa. We all know that, right?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Jarasan was Kamsa's friend, so he also became his enemy. So he attacked, Jarasan attacked Mathura how many times? 17 times.
17.
17 times he attacked and 17 times Krishna defeated him.
And the 18th time it wasn't good.
All the time he decimated his army and he left only Jarasandha all the time. But why did Krishna do that? Why he fight it for 17 times? He could
So
have
that Jarasan,
killed him immediately, right? He is so powerful. He could have immediately killed him, but he didn't do that. He made him come 17 times. Anyone knows the reason?
Mataji, can Mukund say?
Yes, Mukund.
Because he was thinking that Jarasandh, he will every time bring a big demon army, and Krishna could kill the demon army and leave him alone, so that again he comes and brings the demon army so that he can kill demons more faster.
So what Krishna did this idea that each time Jarasandha was coming, he was getting some of his friends, demons, powerful Rakshasas, he would get with him. So Krishna didn't have to go to them separately, make separate efforts and go to them and kill them. Because Jarasandha was getting with him all the time. So Krishna could kill. So that's why Krishna left him 17 times. He killed all his army, but he left Jarasandha alone. So that's how Jarasandha was always coming 17 times. So 18 times when he attacked, he got Kalayavan with him. Who is Kalayavan? He is a Shudra, demon, and he's Shudra actually. He's untouchable. So that time when he got, so even Kshatriyas are not supposed to touch him, even for killing. So Krishna saw him and he left the battlefield. He ran away. Can you all believe Krishna ran away? And that's why he's called Ranchod. What is Ranchod?
Ran means battlefield and chor meaning running away.
The one who ran away from the battlefield.
Yes, so Ran means battlefield and Chod means who left it. So Krishna left the battlefield. That's why he's called Ranchod.
And the only reason was to waken up.
How can Krishna be Ranchod? How can he run away? So
Mataji,
He just wanted to awaken up his devotees.
Mataji, which battle?
so that he was fighting with Jarasandha, right? On the battlefield. So there he saw Kalayavan was there with Jarasandha this time at the 18th time. And then he ran away because he did not want to touch Kalayavan because he was Shudra, he was untouchable. And he could not even kill him. He should not even touch him even for killing. So he ran away. But where he went, he decided what he did. He went to a mountain. There was a cave. And who was lying there? Muchukunda.
Muchukunda.
And he had received a benediction from Kartikeya. See, this is
Mataji, who's Muchukunda?
He's a king who was in the Deva's army.
yes.
And he saved them.
He had received a benediction from Kartikeya.
You with your mouth, can you point to Muchukunda?
Here,
he's like the one laying on the ground.
here, okay, yeah. In the picture, that's him. He was lying there, and he had got a benediction that whoever he might see when he gets up, he will.
Mataji?
He was very tired, so he wished to sleep. And then
he was sleeping for many years.
He said, anyone
Mataji?
And Krishna knew that. Yes,
Mataji?
yes.
kill him.
Muchukunda was sleeping, and then for thousands and thousands of years, then
Yes.
he woke up and saw a demon.
Yeah. So when
So the demon,
when he was sleeping there, Kalayavan came to that cave behind Krishna. He started to run behind Krishna actually when Krishna left the battlefield. That was his idea, so that Kalayavan will follow him. When he followed him, he also followed inside the cave where Krishna went. And he saw the Muchukunda, he was lying. He thought Krishna is sleeping there. So he went in front of him and he kicked him. And when Muchukunda got up, what benediction he had got? Whoever he will
anyone I see when I wake up, he'll turn to ashes.
burn to ashes. So he saw Kalayavan and he was burned to ashes. See how intelligently Krishna made him kill. He was killed, but he did not have to touch him.
Even in the same pastime of Jarasandha's killing, it did another part of intelligence.
Yeah, when Bhima killed him, that one?
No.
Oh.
When he thinks that this is Kaida the Brahmana.
Okay, so I'm giving you all chance to speak in the end, so you all can share how you all know the pastimes of Krishna being very, very intelligent. Okay. So you all know the another story of Jayadrath?
Yes, Mataji.
No, Mataji, I don't know.
He had kidnapped Draupadi.
Mataji, I don't know. I don't know any story. Can you tell me?
Yes, yes. Keshavi, did you understand the previous one? Who all did not? You all
Mataji.
understood the previous one?
Yes, Mataji, I don't understand this one.
This one I will explain. Yes, yes. Who's that?
Krishna Naina.
Yes, Krishna Naina.
I read like this very like fat book. It was like filled with like Mahabharat stories. In that book I seen this story and I read it like so many times.
You know this Jayadratha story?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, wow. So if I'm stuck anywhere, you can help me, right? Okay. So Jayadratha was the king of Sindhu Desha. So actually, he was present in the Swayamvar of Draupadi. So there is a Swayamvar ceremony. We all know that, right? That when a girl is about to get married, they are looking for a groom and they conduct the Swayamvar. So that time he was there, but he failed in that competition. But he really wanted to marry Draupadi. So what happened one day when he was going to marry in Shalyadesh, he was going on the way to Kamyavan. Kamyavan was the place where all the Pandavas were
staying.
in that when they were in exile. So they were all staying in Kamyavan and he saw Draupadi. And then he again got attracted to her. He asked her again and again and proposed to her, and she was refused by her many times. So he forcibly took her to the chariot, and which was seen by Dhaumya Muni. And he got this to the notice of Maharaj Yudhishthira.
Which one?
Dhaumya Muni.
Oh.
Okay.
I read this bit too.
You all are with me so far? You're
Yes,
understanding, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
So he got this to the notice of Maharaj Yudhishthira. And then what they did, they attacked Jayadratha and killed all his soldiers and or army. And then Bhima bit him so badly, he was almost dead. And then forced him to be his slave. And with all in front of all the kings, they announced that he is Maharaj Yudhishthir's slave or servant. So, but Maharaj Yudhishthir was very kind enough. So he ordered that, okay, you release him now, that's enough. And even Queen Draupadi desired that, okay, he should be released because they are also kind hearted, right? So Jayadratha was released and he went back to his own city, but he did not forget this humiliation. It was such a bad treatment for him. So he went to Gangatri. This is a place in Himalayas, and he did a lot of austerity there and penances to please Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva granted him the benediction that he will defeat all the Pandavas at least one at a time. And then at the battlefield, you all know that he naturally he went to the whose side in the Kurukshetra war? Will he go to Pandava's side?
No.
Kaurava's side.
He went to the Kauravas side with Duryodhan.
Yes. And now Arjuna took a vow to kill him. So he heard that because he was like too strong in the war. So Arjuna said, okay, I'm going to kill him now. He took a vow. And Jayadratha heard it. And he wanted to actually leave the war field. But Kauravas didn't permit him. See, even though he had a benediction, he wanted to run away. But then
Mataji, who's the head? Who is that head?
Yes, I will tell you.
Mataji, actually,
I have to go a little fast because it's almost time. So let me finish this. Then yes, Krishna Nena, you were saying something.
Yeah, actually, he prayed to Shiva for a boon to kill all the Pandavas. But Shiva said he couldn't do that because the Pandavas were very good devotees of the Lord. And then so Shiva just said Shiva gave him a boon that whoever cuts off his head, the head would turn into seven pieces.
Yes, his forehead will cut into 7 pieces.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was the benediction he got from Lord Shiva. So Arjuna again took a vow that I'm going to kill him, and he wanted to run away, but they did not allow him, Kauravas. And then Krishna reminded him, Arjuna, that he has got a benediction that whoever cuts his head and puts it on the ground, his forehead will be cut into 7 pieces. And that is a little difficult, right? And without that, he will not be killed. So what happened? He gave him the idea. Arjuna, what he did, he cut his head. So his head, it flew away, and it went onto the lap of Jayadrat's father, who was actually doing the meditation. He was in the meditation, and he was surprised to see that there is a head on his lap, and he once just threw it onto the ground. And that's how his father died, and Jayadrat was also died. So you saw how Krishna gave him the idea that
Mataji, whose head is that?
Jayadratha.
Jayadrat's head.
You
So
see the
Arjuna cut
body
his head.
without the head? That's the head that belongs to the body without the
So
head.
if he cuts his head and if he falls on the ground, then who will be also killed? Arjuna, because Arjuna has cut his head and made him put it on the ground. But because it went onto the lap of his father and father threw it onto the ground, who was killed? His father was killed. Got this? So Krishna gave him this idea. See, all these pastimes, they all show how Krishna was so intelligent. There was one more pastime I actually wanted to share, but I don't know if I have time.
Mataji, you have time, I think.
We have time.
We have time, Mataji. We don't have next any class, so you can take 10 minutes, whatever you are comfortable.
We don't have.
Mataji,
Can I say something very quickly?
Mataji, can you give me a chance to talk?
Yeah. 1 minute, Shubhadra. Mataji, there is no cooking class?
Yeah, Mataji, there is cooking class. You can continue till 8 o'clock. Mataji was saying.
Okay,
Mataji was saying there is no class after this class.
Maybe there's
Yeah, got it. Okay, thank you.
Mataji, can I say something?
Yes, who is that?
Krishna Naina.
Yeah, Krishna Naina.
This is the book where I read this story from.
Oh, yes.
I read like the whole entire story.
Mataji,
You remember them so well, Krishna Naina. That's very nice.
This is the page where
Really helped me to.
this is the page where Arjuna cut off Jayadratha's head.
That's nice. Nice to see. Thank you for sharing, Krishna Naina.
Mataji,
Yes, Shubhadra.
I was saying that I thought we had a Madhava class. I thought we had Madhava class today.
No, today.
There's no Madhava class on Tuesday. It's Monday.
So tomorrow we will have bhajan class.
Mataji, is this story part of the Bhagavatam?
This is from Mahabharata. I'm not sure if it is there in Bhagavatam. Which one? The previous one?
Yeah, the previous one. Yeah, this one.
Mahabharata.
Mataji,
Yes, Balram.
Mataji, I have the same book as Krishna Naina. The same
Wow.
book.
You all have a lot of books and you're all reading so nicely. That's so nice to know. Okay, so this is another one. This story also I will quickly tell you all. Okay, this is also very interesting.
The 5 arrows.
Yes, 5 arrows. Krishna always protects Pandavas.
Ratnavali Mataji told us this one.
You already know this, all of you?
Ratnavali Mataji told us.
Mataji, I don't know it, Mataji.
Okay, I will quickly tell in 2 minutes. Okay. So this is the one. where-
Mataji, I don't know either, Mataji. This is
Okay,
Shubhadra. I don't know.
I'll tell you quickly. Okay, I just have 5 minutes now. So Duryodhan, when the war was going on, at Kurukshetra, the Duryodhan was actually getting angry at Bhishma that he always has special affection for Pandavas. He always felt that Duryodhan, and he's being partial towards them, and he's not fighting so well. Actually, he has so much of abilities and potencies, but he's not utilizing it properly because he has that soft corner for Pandavas.
Mataji,
So, yes, Mukund.
Bhishma Dev actually had 25,000 times more strength than Arjuna.
Yes, but that's what he was saying. He was not believing that he is fighting well. So what he did, he expressed that to him, and Bhishma Dev got angry. He said, "Okay, if you think so, I take a vow, and I have these 5 special arrows, and I'm going to kill all of them with each of these arrows. All the 5 Pandavas I will kill with these 5 arrows. So he takes a vow, and
I know
Duryodhana
the
is
story
very
too.
happy. Huh?
I know the story too.
Okay. So
Mataji,
if I'm not stuck or wrong, you tell me, okay? Yes.
you had all 5 of these arrows?
Bhishma Dev has these 5 arrows, and he says that he takes a vow now that I'm going to kill all the 5 Pandavas with all these 5 arrows, and they are very special arrows. So Duryodhana is happy to hear that, but he still doesn't believe him. He doesn't trust Bhishma. He thinks that okay, in the night if he changes his mind, then what I'll do? So what he says, you give all these arrows to me, I will take care of this. So Bhishma gives these arrows to sorry, here I've written Arjuna.
Duryodhana.
It should be Duryodhana. Okay. So Krishna gets to know this. How? Because Krishna is Paramatma. So he knows this. And then he reminds Arjuna about the benediction, which actually he tells Arjuna that this is how the Bhishma has taken vow. So what to do now? He reminds Arjuna that he had received a benediction from Duryodhana. Yeah, once Duryodhana actually was caught by Gandharvas, that's a different story. That time Arjuna had saved him. Arjuna had saved Duryodhana. So Duryodhana had told him, whenever you want, I promise that I give you a benediction. I'll give you a boon. So Krishna reminds Arjuna that you have got a benediction from Duryodhana, you remember? So you now go and ask him for the arrows. So see how intelligently Krishna is giving him idea. So he goes to Duryodhana, Arjuna goes and asks for 5 arrows. Duryodhana is surprised how he knows about it. And he gives him because he had promised, so he had to give. Then Duryodhana gives him all the 5 arrows.
Yeah, even though he's like very cruel, he still has to follow some.
Yes, he has to follow. That is Kshatriya etiquettes. Whatever word you give, you have to follow it. So he follows his word. And then Duryodhana tells all this to Bhishma again. Now what to do? All the 5 arrows are gone. Then Bhishma says, okay, don't worry. I'm going to do powerful prayers today. And with that prayers, you send your wife in the early morning to me, and I'm going to bless her with all those powers. And then that's how you will get long life. Again, Krishna gets to know this, that Bhishma is going to recite powerful prayers, and that's how he is going to save Duryodhana. So what happens now? Krishna goes to Draupadi and he tells, okay, you wake. He wakes her up and he says that, okay, you have to go to Bhishma. She's saying, now why I have to go now in the night? But Krishna says, no, you have to go, cover your face and go to Bhishma there. And when he's going, she takes, actually she keeps her shoes outside, right? Chappals. She keeps it outside. So Krishna takes them in his hand. See how much he's doing, how much efforts he is making to save the
Mataji,
Yes, Krishna Nayana.
this is the story when Draupadi gets blessed that the 5 Pandavas will be strong.
Yes, I'm coming to that. Yes, correct. You're correct. So he told her to cover her face so that Bhishma will not see her. And then he...
Mataji,
Yes, Shubhadra.
I was saying that the picture Daddy just put it up that Krishna's sitting in one of the benches, like, and Draupadi's giving the bowl, but she didn't clean it, and there was like one grain of rice.
This is Akshay Patra pastime, but I did not get a matching picture, so I just kept this where Krishna is there with all Pandavas and Draupadi when they were in exile.
Mataji, it looks like the 5 Pandavas didn't know what to do, so they
they are praying
like the saints were coming there to eat some food, and then Draupadi didn't know what to do.
Yes, Shubhadra, that's the pastime. You are correct. So quickly, let me finish this, then we will talk because it's almost time now. So it's just 2 minutes now. So Bhishma couldn't see who is that. He thought that it was Duryodhana's wife who had come because he had told Duryodhana that send your wife and I will bless her for your long life. What he thinks, this is Duryodhana's wife and he blesses Draupadi that your husbands will have long life. You will always be married. And when she shows her face, then Bhishma is surprised that how this Draupadi is here and she got the blessings, and now the blessings are going to protect the Pandavas and not Duryodhana. And this was again, he realizes, Bhishma Dev, that this must be Krishna's idea and why Draupadi is here. So likewise, always Krishna, with his high intelligence, always protects his devotees. And when he's trying to protect his devotees, at the same time, he has a plan, some plan for others also, for demons also. Right? It's not that the plan is working only for devotees. Demons are also getting liberated. So this is how Krishna's high intelligence always works. And that's why devotees are always surrendering to Krishna, right? Because they know that Krishna will always protect them. So we should also surrender to Krishna. Krishna will always protect us. We should always believe that, okay? And how we should make our intelligence in Krishna conscious, how we should make it Krishna conscious. So there is a wonderful quote by His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. He says the movement of Krishna consciousness is meant only for intelligent people. Only the intelligent class of people will join. It is not that I'm just saying it for the sake of saying. And now, why does one have to have intelligence to accept Krishna consciousness? Why do you think one has to be intelligent?
Hey, Mataji, the smartest person cannot compete with Krishna. Mataji,
Okay. Yes.
this is Shubhadra. I'm saying that Bhakti Charu Swami was my Guru Maharaj.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mataji,
So why Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj says why we have to be intelligent, because unless and until we are intelligent, we will not be able to understand that there is something beyond matter.
Mataji,
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, it's
I
time.
think it is 7 already.
Yeah. I asked Mataji. Yeah, I'll stop now. Okay.
Mataji, I have one say. Mataji, I have one say.
So okay. Thank you all so much. I will stop here. Thank you for listening so patiently. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
And share it with me next time. Okay, Nena?
Okay,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji.
What are we making? Mataji, what are we making?
Mataji, what are we making today?
Krishna kids.
Krishna Mataji, what are we making today?
What are we making again?
Can
Hare
you hear
Krishna,
me?
Radharani Mataji, can you hear me? Please take over the call, Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Mataji, what are we making, Mataji, today?
We are making a dip, cashew nut chutney. We call as like it's a creamy chutney.
Mataji,
Yeah.
I thought you was going to put the ingredients of
do we
that.
need peanuts, Mataji?
Yes, I'm going to put that, Subhadra. I'll be putting now. 1 second, okay?
Mataji, do we need peanuts, Mataji?
We need cashew nuts.
Oh, no
We have
peanuts?
cashew nuts. Okay.
No peanuts, only cashew nuts.
What else do I need? Only cashew nuts?
We
Mataji.
need, I'll say you all the ingredients. We
Mataji?
need some, yes.
My mother doesn't have time today, so she can't help me in making the cooking food. So I'll just note them down, and tomorrow or some later time I'll make it.
Sure, yeah. Whenever you're free, you can make it and post it in the group, okay?
Yeah, and I posted everything in the chat, kids. You can check what all you needed.
So I'll just say the ingredients, whatever we need. We need like 1 cup of cashew nuts. So, can you see?
Can they use any other nuts, Mataji, instead of cashew if we don't have cashew, or no?
Actually, this is cashew nut chutney dip, Mataji, or not. You can use walnuts.
Almonds also.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
What is the yield?
Yeah, I'm saying the ingredients, okay?
Okay.
We just need 1 cup of cashew nuts. Okay. And 1/4 lemon juice. Okay.
Mataji, do we need like the normal lemon juice from the store, or can we just pour some lemon juice from the lemon?
Yeah. Even I use just from the lemon. Okay. And some green chilies. And some ginger.
Do we really need the nuts?
Yeah, we are making, this is like a dip we are making. So we are making dip with the cashew nut. So we just need the nuts.
Okay.
So this is the main ingredient.
Mataji, do we need a small amount of ginger?
Yeah, small amount of ginger. You can eat this with your raw vegetables, or you can use for anything like the chips also you can use this dip.
Okay.
What does it mix into?
Sorry, what you're asking?
You said it was like a dip, right? So
My mom
Yeah, it will be like a
Right now, I don't have the cashew nuts, so tomorrow I will make some.
okay, whoever don't have, you can make it later, okay?
Mataji,
So I'll
my
show it
mom
fast
is
again.
busy,
We don't
so
have
can
time,
I make
right?
it tomorrow or day
Yeah,
before tomorrow?
Sure, yeah. And I'm just using some yogurt also. And we need little bit salt and some coriander, okay? So we'll start first.
coriander leaves?
Yeah, coriander leaves, fresh coriander leaves. So
Mataji,
first,
don't have yogurt.
you don't have yogurt? You
No.
can mix it with water. Okay. So first we'll mix everything in a bowl. Okay. Just take cashew nuts. And I'm just adding some ginger. We just need like 2 to 3 small tablespoons.
Mataji, what do we do first?
First, take the cashew nuts. 1 cup of cashew nuts. Little ginger. I'm just
Mataji, my
adding
mom is
everything.
busy, so can you put the recipe in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, sure. You already have the ingredients in WhatsApp group, okay?
Oh, okay. Let me check.
I don't know my camera today. And I'm just adding green chilies. Ask your parents to help to cut these green chilies, okay? If you are doing all by yourself, right after cutting it, you wash your hands, okay? And I'm just adding little bit salt.
Mataji, I've missed the first step because I forgot about an empty bowl. So can you tell the first step again?
First step, I just added the cashew nuts, and then the ginger, and then the green chilies.
Okay.
And salt.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's
Mataji,
add.
is green chili optional?
You don't want to use those? Yeah, it's optional. If you don't want that, you can skip that one, okay?
Because it's spicy.
Yeah, you can skip that. Then I'm just taking the lemon juice. We just need to add 1/4 cup. And mix it everything, okay? I'm just taking a little more. You all can see, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. And then I'm just taking the yogurt also. Just take all the ingredients and mix it, okay? When you feel it's like enough, it's like 1 or 2 spoons, okay? Actually, instead of yogurt, you can use water or whatever you want, you can use, okay? If you don't have yogurt, usually we'll have yogurt, right? It will be more creamy if you use yogurt, okay?
Mataji, what do you do after you put the yogurt in mix?
We have to grind it. Okay, I'm just grinding it. So first step is adding the cashews, then the ginger, then green chilies, then little bit salt and the yogurt. Okay. Now let's grind it. Take everything and grind it. See, I just took it in the grinding jar. Anybody are doing? So let me grind it. So everybody are done till here? Grinding part?
No, I'm starting the grinding now.
Okay, I'll wait for 1 minute. Anybody have any doubts?
Mataji, do we just put everything in the grinder?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank
you. Will be like creamy. I just need to grind it one more time, I think so. I'm just adding little bit water. Just grind it once and check it. If you feel like you need water, you can add it, okay? If you want more creamy texture or something, you can add more yogurt. Done, everybody?
Almost done.
Okay. Will be in this way. Can everybody see this?
Yes, Mataji.
So it is like creamy texture.
What all things did you add, Mataji?
I just added cashew nuts. If you want green chilies, you can add. Or not, at top you can add chili flakes if you want any little bit spicy. Or not, just skip that one. I just added ginger, little bit salt and lemon juice and yogurt.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
See, you have to get in this way. You know, right, how the dip will be there when you use with any vegetables, when you use with some chips or whatever you want. And at last, shall we go to last step, adding the coriander leaves?
Stay fresh.
Did you
It
add
might,
the coriander leaves yet?
if you don't have, you can skip that.
I do.
Mataji, how long will this stay fresh?
It might stay for 1 or 2 days.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mataji, can we if it doesn't what if it only stays for 1 day? Can we add is it because we didn't add enough things? Can we make it can we add a little more so we can have more flavor? More flavor?
You
More
want
of each
some
things, more of each things to make it more.
Yeah, you can use the double size of it. If I'm just using half cup of, right, you can, if you want more, you can use like 2 cups of cashew nuts and a little more ginger. So if anybody like more ginger, you can use based upon your taste, and you can add more ginger. It's not like only this quantity. So I'm just saying for 1 cup, that will be the taste look will be nice. So if you want like more ginger, some will be liking more ginger. Some likes like more to be have like spicy, they can add more green chilies. It depends upon your taste. This is like normally we use, anybody can have this. Based upon your taste, you can add more or less.
Very nice, Mataji. And we can use it for Ekadasi, right?
Yes, Mataji. Ekadashi also. All ingredients are like Ekadashi.
Ekadashi, yeah.
Right?
Very
Today
nice,
also
Mataji.
Ekadashi.
Very, very nice.
Thank you, Mataji. So at last, we'll be adding coriander leaves, okay? We don't have that much.
Mataji, can you show us?
See, can you see? Actually, today I was using iPad, so
No.
Little sorry for the video. See, can you see this? It looks
No,
in this-
Mataji, we can't. Now we can.
Mataji, is this good? Oh, sorry, never mind.
Who is showing me?
I think so.
Mokshit, are you showing?
Maybe it's gonna leak.
Yeah, it looks nice, Mokshit. Yeah, so nice.
Thank you.
Did you add green chili?
Yes, Mataji, only 2.
Okay, yeah. You can add little coriander leaves.
Yes, I did.
Did? Okay. Still, anybody want to show? Yeah, you're saying something, Mokshit?
Yeah, I forgot to add the coriander leaves. I added them, then mixed them with the grinder.
Oh, you're mixed. Okay. That is also nice. Yeah, that will be nice. You'll be getting like different green color, little both cream and green mixed color.
Oh.
Anybody want to show? So ingredients are in the group, and if you want, you can do it later.
Mataji, can you see this?
Yeah, Hasini. Yeah, that's look nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you for making. So I can show, I can send you the recipe also in the group. So ingredients are already there in the Govinda group. Whenever you are free, you can just do it and post it in the group. Okay. Anybody have any more doubts, or we can end the call here?
Yeah, Mataji.
Yeah, 8:8.
Can you close, Mataji? Or
Yeah,
you
we
want
can
to
close,
do-
Mataji. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
you,
so much.
Mataji. Really
Let's go.
very nice recipe for Ekadasi. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Very
yes.
healthy
Sukriti
also. Thank
Mataji
you.
have shared this, Mataji.
Yeah.
You have to
I
thank
will make
her.
it.
Yeah,
We'll make it tomorrow, Mataji. Now we are having dinner. I'll make tomorrow.
yeah,
Hari
sure,
Om.
Mataji.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpataruvyascha Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki
Thank you,
jai,
Mataji.
Radhika
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
Radha Rani Mataji ki jai. Hari Bol, Hari
Thank you
Krishna.
so much, Mataji.
Thank you so much,
you.
Mataji.